John Wayne. John Wayne, born Marion Robert Morrison in 1907, became an enduring symbol of rugged masculinity in American cinema. His journey began in the 1930s, starring in low-budget westerns before breaking into stardom with Stagecoach, 1939. His towering presence, deep voice, and no-nonsense demeanor made him the quintessential tough guy. Throughout his career, Wayne portrayed fearless cowboys, war heroes, and strong-willed leaders in films like The Searchers, 1956, Rio Bravo, 1959, and True Grit, 1969, the latter earning him his first and only Academy Award. His on-screen persona was built on principles of courage, honor, and resilience, qualities that resonated with audiences and defined the American spirit. Off-screen, Wayne was a staunch patriot, openly supporting conservative values and American exceptionalism. Despite criticism for some of his political views, his impact on Hollywood remained undeniable. John Wayne passed away in 1979 due to cancer, but his legacy as the ultimate symbol of masculinity endures, immortalized through his films and the larger-than-life image he crafted over decades. Doris Day. Doris Day, born Doris Marion Kappelhoff in 1922, became one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses and singers, embodying the wholesome, girl-next-door charm that defined an era. She first found success as a big band singer in the 1940s before transitioning to film, where her radiant smile, golden voice, and effortless charisma made her a box office sensation. Her career soared with hits like Calamity Jane, 1953, Pillow Talk, 1959, and The Man Who Knew Too Much, 1956, where she famously sang K Sarah Sarah. Day was known for her sunny disposition and wholesome image, making her a symbol of post-war American optimism. Despite her cheerful on-screen persona, her personal life was marked by struggles, including financial betrayal by her husband. After retiring from Hollywood, she dedicated herself to animal welfare, a cause close to her heart. Doris Day passed away in 2019 at the age of 97, leaving behind a legacy of music, film, and kindness. She remains the epitome of the all-American girl, celebrated for her warmth, talent, and timeless appeal. Rock Hudson. Rock Hudson, born Roy Harold Scherer Jr. in 1925, became one of Hollywood's most iconic leading men, known for his striking looks, deep voice, and effortless charm. He rose to fame in the 1950s, starring in romantic dramas and comedies alongside leading ladies like Doris Day and Elizabeth Taylor. His most notable films include Magnificent Obsession, 1954, Giant, 1956, and Pillow Talk, 1959. Hudson's on-screen persona exuded masculinity and romance, making him a favorite among audiences. However, off-screen, he lived a private life, keeping his homosexuality hidden due to the rigid norms of Hollywood at the time. In 1985, Hudson made history as the first major celebrity to publicly announce his battle with AIDS. His diagnosis and passing later that year brought global attention to the disease, helping to shift public perception and increase awareness. Rock Hudson remains a legendary figure, remembered not only for his charisma and talent, but also for his impact on Hollywood and the fight against AIDS. Lana Turner. Lana Turner, born in 1921, became one of Hollywood's most glamorous and seductive stars, earning the title of the Sweater Girl for her striking looks and undeniable allure. She was discovered as a teenager and quickly rose to fame, starring in classic films like The Postman Always Rings Twice, 1946, Peyton Place, 1957, and Imitation of Life, 1959. Turner's life off-screen was just as dramatic as her film roles. She had a series of high-profile romances and marriages, but the most infamous chapter came in 1958 when her teenage daughter, Cheryl Crane, fatally stabbed Turner's abusive boyfriend, Johnny Stompanato, in what was ruled a justifiable homicide. Despite personal scandals, Lana Turner remained a beloved Hollywood icon, known for her beauty, talent, and resilience. She continued acting for decades, cementing her legacy as one of classic cinema's most unforgettable sirens. Tab Hunter. Tab Hunter, born in 1931 as Arthur Andrew Kelm, became one of the most beloved teen idols of the 1950s. With his all-American good looks, blonde hair, and charming persona, he was the ultimate Hollywood heartthrob. He rose to fame with films like Battle Cry, 1955, and Damn Yankees, 1958, captivating audiences with both his acting and singing talents. His 1957 song Young Love even topped the charts, proving his versatility as an entertainer. Despite his success, Hunter lived under the constraints of Hollywood's strict image-making machine, forced to keep his personal life hidden. In later years, he bravely revealed his struggles as a closeted gay actor in his memoir Tab Hunter Confidential, 2005, shedding light on the pressures of fame in that era. Tab Hunter remained a cherished figure in Hollywood, known for his talent, charm, and resilience. He passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy as one of cinema's most enduring heartthrobs. Esther Williams. Esther Williams, born in 1921, was a competitive swimmer turned Hollywood's iconic swimming movie star. After narrowly missing out on the Olympics due to World War II, she was discovered by MGM and became famous for her dazzling aquatic performances in films like Bathing Beauty, 1944, and $1 Million Mermaid, 1952. Her combination of athleticism, charm, and beauty made her a unique and beloved star of the golden age of Hollywood. Williams revolutionized the aquamusical genre, performing elaborate synchronized swimming routines that captivated audiences worldwide. Beyond film, she later launched a successful line of swimwear and became a respected businesswoman. Esther Williams' legacy remains as a pioneer who blended sports and entertainment, proving that athleticism could be just as glamorous as Hollywood stardom. She passed away in 2013, but her impact on cinema and swimming endures. Tony Curtis. Born in 1925, Tony Curtis rose from a tough New York upbringing to become one of Hollywood's most charismatic and versatile actors. With his striking good looks and undeniable charm, he quickly gained attention in the 1950s, starring in swashbuckling adventures and crime dramas. Curtis proved his comedic brilliance in Some Like It Hot, 1959, alongside Marilyn Monroe and Jack Lemmon, solidifying his place in Hollywood history. He also showcased his dramatic depth in The Defiant Ones, 1958, earning an Academy Award nomination. Though his later career saw a shift to television and supporting roles, Curtis remained a beloved Hollywood icon. His legacy endures as an actor who combined charisma, talent, and star power to leave an indelible mark on cinema. He passed away in 2010, but his films continued to entertain audiences worldwide. Jane Russell. She was bold, beautiful, and unforgettable. Jane Russell captivated audiences with her sultry looks and undeniable presence. Born in 1921, Jane's rise to fame was no ordinary journey. Discovered by billionaire filmmaker Howard Hughes, she became an overnight sensation with The Outlaw, a film as controversial as it was groundbreaking. Censors were in an uproar, but audiences couldn't get enough. But Jane was more than just a pin-up girl. She had talent, wit, and a voice that could steal the show. She lit up the screen in classics like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes alongside Marilyn Monroe, proving she was more than just a pretty face. She was a force to be reckoned with. Off-screen, Jane stayed true to herself, balancing Hollywood glamour with a down-to-earth personality. She championed adoption rights and never let the industry define her. Jane Russell, a woman of beauty, talent, and an unforgettable legacy. The siren who set Hollywood ablaze. And oh, what a fire it was. George Raft. He wasn't just an actor. He was the real deal. George Raft, Hollywood's original tough guy. Born in 1901 in New York's Hell's Kitchen, Raft grew up surrounded by gangsters, running errands for the mob before finding his way into show business. His smooth moves as a dancer landed him in Hollywood, but it was his natural swagger that made him a star. In Scarface, 1932, Raft didn't just play a gangster, he was one. His trademark coin flip became legendary, and soon, he was Hollywood's go-to tough guy. Films like Each Dawn I Die and They Drive by Night cemented his place in film noir history. But George Raft's real-life connections to the underworld often blurred the line between fiction and reality. He turned down roles that made legends, like Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon. Bad choices cost him, but his legacy as the silver screen's most authentic tough guy remains untouchable. George Raft, the man who brought real danger to Hollywood. Rita Hayworth. She wasn't just a star, she was a legend. The ultimate pin-up girl, the queen of Hollywood's golden age. Born Margarita Carmen Cancino in 1918, Rita Hayworth's journey to stardom wasn't easy. She started as a shy Spanish dancer, but Hollywood had bigger plans. With a new name, a new look, and undeniable talent, she became the ultimate screen siren. Her breakthrough came in Only Angels Have Wings, 1939, but it was Gilda, 1946, that made history. The scene where she flips her hair back and peels off a single glove? Iconic. Soldiers in World War II plastered her image on barracks and planes. She was the dream girl of a generation. But behind the glamour, Rita longed for love and happiness. Her marriages, including one to Prince Ali Khan, were stormy, and Hollywood's pressures took their toll. Still, Rita Hayworth's legacy as the ultimate femme fatale lives on. Her beauty, talent, and timeless allure made her more than just a pin-up. She was pure Hollywood magic. William Holden. William Holden wasn't just a leading man. He was the definition of charisma. With his rugged good looks, effortless charm, and natural talent, he became one of Hollywood's most unforgettable stars. Born in 1918, Holden's big break came in Golden Boy, 1939. But it was Sunset Boulevard, 1950, that made him a legend. Playing a cynical screenwriter trapped in a doomed affair, he delivered one of the most haunting performances in film history. Then came Stalag 17, 1953, which won him an Oscar for Best Actor. But Holden wasn't just about serious roles. His easygoing charm made films like Sabrina, 1954, and The Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957, unforgettable classics. Despite his success, Holden struggled with personal demons, battling alcoholism for much of his life. Still, his talent never faded. His final films, like Network, 1976, proved he was still a powerhouse. William Holden was more than just a Hollywood star. He was an icon of cool, a man who brought depth to every role, and a legend whose performances still captivate audiences today. Victor Mature. Victor Mature was more than just a pretty face, though his rugged good looks and imposing physique certainly helped him stand out. Born in 1913, he got his start in Hollywood playing tough guys and action heroes, quickly earning a reputation as the Body Beautiful. His breakthrough came with 1 Million BC 1940, where he played a prehistoric warrior, showing off his strength and screen presence. But Mature wasn't just brawn. He had real acting chops, proving himself in classics like My Darling Clementine, 1946, as Doc Holliday in Kiss of Death, 1947, where he played a conflicted ex-con. He became even more famous for his biblical epics, starring in Samson and Delilah, 1949, as the legendary strongman in the robe, 1953, one of the first CinemaScope films. Despite his on-screen heroics, Mature never took himself too seriously. He once joked, "I'm no actor, and I've got 64 films to prove it." But audiences loved him, and his larger-than-life presence left an unforgettable mark on Hollywood. Victor Mature may have been the Body Beautiful, but he was also a star with undeniable charm, making him one of the most memorable leading men of his time.